What's up, everybody? Tyrannosaurus Avis here. This is episode 8 of The Last of Us, and Dylan's here.
Hey. It's not gonna change.
God damn it.
Embrace it.
Oh my god.
You put too much pressure on me when you point at me.
Get used to it. Okay. So, where were we at? Tess just died. We're in the subway system, whatever.
We're still in the subway.
Yeah, we can't breathe.
Yeah.
Ellie
Gas
can.
mask. Ellie doesn't need one.
Good luck to Travis.
Because I'm not playing.
Good. Oh, okay. This is gonna be bad. I'm not equipped for this right now.
Bad as this child-proof whiskey.
Oh no! What? No! I'm already dead. I'm already gonna die.
You're only as dead as you feel.
Well, I feel pretty dead inside. What?
Shoot him in the face and make him feel dead on the outside.
What? Are you serious? Not today, game. Not today. Oh my. You were talking about getting kicked in the face.
I'd rather have that happen than be kicked in the face from Joel.
Real
upstairs.
quick, I'm gonna do this for the
For the people.
for the people.
For the people.
Yeah, the brightness is gonna go up just a little bit.
You scared? Smells like
good,
mistakes
huh?
are about
Yeah.
to happen.
Yes.
Be made. I'm sober and I'm fucking up.
I'm not. Audio sounds weird down here. Wait, did those guys have anything on them that I could pick up? Ammo or anything? No. Okay. I can smell it for you. Anything in here?
I'm trying to get in character.
You want one? No, I don't want one.
I need one. Two.
Nothing. Ah, yes.
Luckily, I'm a cheap date, so this will not take long.
Good. Good.
Oh, well, while we're on the subject, beer or liquor?
What do I prefer?
Yeah.
Beer every day.
Why?
Liquor makes me sick. Because I drink it like beer.
Yeah, that's exactly why. If you don't do that, it won't.
I mean, I've had some good times drinking liquor, but casually, I would very much just like to drink beer.
Like, as far as getting drunk versus buzzed goes, I have like a scale of 1 to 10 that makes no sense outside of my head. Where, like, 4 is a strong buzz, 6 is the point where you're drunk.
Yeah.
There's no denying it. 10 is where people are telling you what happened, because you were there and you did it. You just didn't see it.
You're not aware that happened. Oh.
But if I got to a 6 on beer versus a 6 on liquor, I'm gonna get sick from the beer.
Really?
Yeah. I need way more liquor to get sick. In fact, I had one of those someone else is telling me about it nights and didn't get sick. Woke up feeling fine, like I didn't drink. My breath was like I ate a corpse. So
That
I might have
sounds
thrown
about
up
Yeah.
in my mouth. There was
I
no
know that
mess.
feeling.
But beer, I'm gonna get sick. Now, me and old, probably can't name them for the interwebs, Juliet Delta here, this whiskey from Tennessee.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Keep those names out of it. I
well,
think you could probably say the name.
Probably, but
Let's be safe.
yeah, for once. And I think it was 3 Thanksgivings ago. Me and old Tennessee whiskey, unnamed beverage here, had a really bad argument.
Uh-huh.
And I was the one that had to walk away feeling sorry and like the loser and vomit like 6 years worth of regret into my uncle's toilet. And we didn't talk again until like a month ago. And we made up, and so far it's going really well. As you can see, I brought my date.
She's beautiful.
She better be. She
I
was
didn't
$10 more than I read on the price tag.
I did.
I still feel like I got fucked on that one.
I didn't know that you were into dark chicks.
I'm usually not. Usually. But yeah. I don't remember where I was going with this. Beer always makes me sick.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more effort involved. I don't know.
There's a lot of peeing involved.
Yes.
That's the only part I don't really like. Is the fact that I piss constantly.
I don't so much enjoy social drinking as I do social being drunk. And
so
beer is a bicycle, liquor is a motorcycle.
It's like a Lambo.
It's getting me there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on time or early. Most people don't like when you're early.
I do. I think it's kind of funny when you're like just trying to.
Hey guys, so
catch
what
a
are we
little
drinking?
buzz, and there's somebody dead in the corner. I love that. It's like, ooh, I want to get that way.
When's Dylan getting here? Oh, he got here 2 hours ago. He's baking in the sun.
He got here 2 hours ago. He left 1 hour ago. He's not coming back.
Uncle Nico.
That is Nick Hackworth. The way you drink liquor makes me uneasy.
I usually don't do it that way.
The way you taste it. I try to avoid the whole tasting part.
That's what she said. He used to be Nicotine, right?
Yeah. That was his I mean, I don't think he has an Xbox, but that was his Xbox thing.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody about your condition. You think I'm crazy or trying to kill you. And I'm asking you do what I say.
I just thought of something, but it's probably too offensive, and you would not approve.
Well, here, I'll mute the mic real quick.
What you say goes.
Good. Now there's a town a few miles north of here. There's a fella there that owes me some favors. Good chance he could get us a car.
Okay.
Let's get a move on.
We'll keep that one under the radar.
We're doing good so far.
Yeah, I'm only like, what, 3 gulps in? I still have a little filter.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a little.
Give me a minute. I'm a
That-
2-beer queer. No offense.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. That N-bomb's on its way.
Not from me.
I didn't say it was coming from you.
I'm good about it most of the time. As long as I'm not talking to you or Brad, specifically to you. Aggressively.
Brad brings out the worst in us.
He brings
really
out the
does.
worst in humanity.
He brings out the worst in himself. I really hope he's watching this.
I don't think he's watched any of them yet.
What a piece of shit.
I haven't watched all of them yet.
You've at least tried, though.
I watched the ones I'm in because I'm a conceited, narcissistic piece of shit.
I only watch him because I'm constantly trying to get used to the sound of my own voice. God, look how fucking pretty everything is.
Constantly seeking validation.
Well, you're not gonna get it from me. Because it's my channel.
I get it from the comfort of my own voice.
It's not like I can go in the comments and be like, great video, guys! That'd be kind of pathetic.
I could.
You could, but you don't because you're a fucking piece of shit!
I'll never subscribe. You put out some quality content, I'll subscribe.
I'm trying!
I'm trying to.
I'm trying as I run a circle around a rock in a video game that's fucking 10 years old. It's not 10 years old, but close enough. It's on the better part of 10 years old.
Halo is what, 15?
Halo's dead to me.
Nah.
We do need to play Master Chief Collection. Now.
Absolutely. Me and Brad have been playing too.
I actually wouldn't mind slamming through the campaigns just for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I only want to play the campaigns. I can only imagine what the multiplayer is like at this point for any of. Oh, I know where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is you're about to run up on Bill pretty soon.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
Like it matters who Bill is. Crazy fat guy. That's all you get.
I was watching for the story.
Which I want to know how someone can get fat when there's literally nothing to eat.
Well, if anyone has a sweet ass setup that would enable getting fat, it's Bill.
Yeah, that's true.
He knows what he's doing.
All right, so like, where was I supposed to go? I thought there was like a...
No, you need to pull a ladder
Yeah.
down, climb on top of that building. Oh, there's a board you need to set up against that building, get on the roof, and pick it up. Something like that. There you go.
There's the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to walk across.
How old is this game? I remember. You're creeping up on the bow and arrow.
I know, and I'm so happy about it.
And the upside down horseshit part, as I like to call it.
Not happy about that. You guys will see eventually what we're talking about. But I feel like that's going to be a next episode deal.
Oh, that's awful.
Good.
Awfully delicious. I can already scratch something off the list. Beer versus liquor.
Oh.
How much time do we have left? You got me nervous since you said.
This episode? Oh, you got time.
Okay.
There's no real set time. I kind of.
Well, we need to keep it under what, 20 or 30, so it doesn't get stupid.
I put up 130 the other day, so like 30 is the max. I think that would be appropriate.
I like to aim for 20 because that gives me time to go grab McDonald's on lunch and still watch a video. But I'm selfish.
We'll cater to you, bitch.
No, let's do 45. I don't care.
We're gonna do the whole game in one episode.
I'm quitting my job.
Except I'll let you watch as my video editing software crashes when I upload a video that's like 5 hours long. My computer explodes.
How old were you when you started seriously dating your first girlfriend?
I want to say either 15 or... Oh!
Whoa!
Oh my god, I did not know that was there!
You screamed, it scared me more than the clicker.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh.
God, has that always been there? God, what a fail!
And with your aim, it's always gonna be there. Oh boy.
What is happening?
When it wanes, it pause.
You know what? We're just gonna bypass these guys.
One of them. There's a brick.
Yeah.
I need it.
I did not know clickers spawn there. I should probably start playing this game as if I haven't played it because it's very
Or play it as if you had and you knew they'd be there.
Yeah. That would be ideal, but I'm retarded.
Ah!
Oops. I said the thing, didn't I?
You said the thing. You've said it more than me now. Shame.
Oopsies.
Ding ding. Shame.
Dude, look at all this shit I can craft.
Really hope that word does not offend anyone who watches this. Because
Yeah,
if there's one thing that's gonna come up often.
That's funny. You think people watch this?
I watch it from 2 different platforms, so you get extra views.
Thanks. Really helping out my dozens of views.
Literal dozens. Baker's dozen once I get home and fire up the Xbox and watch it again.
Oh, God. Yes.
I can't wait till one of those clickers comes inside.
It's fine. I got this. They're not going to come in here.
Pills note!
They are going to come in here, and I'm going to get wrecked. Riggedy, riggedy, wrecked.
They are gonna come all up in here.
Oh, God, I can hear them. They're close.
I wonder if Joel was as calm and collected the first time he was sneaking around a clicker that was making that noise.
He seems like he would have a good head on his shoulders when it came to that.
Yeah, he seems more the type that instead of getting scared, gets angry.
Are you kidding?
Have fucked up.
You know what? Okay. Okay.
A swing and a miss.
Alright.
Well, now that you're dead. So, 15 or 16? First girlfriend.
Let's,
I mean, it doesn't really matter. I was 15.
I think... I want to say it was like 15 going on 16.
Yeah, about the same for me. I couldn't drive yet. She had to. That's
Something
all
like
I
that.
remember.
I'm assuming that has something to do with the point of the
No.
bringing it up.
No, the point, oddly enough, is imagine, if you will, how life would be were you still with that person?
I would have to
You're
somehow
24, 25 now?
24, about to be 25 in September.
So 10 years-ish.
Yeah.
How different would things be?
Oh, I would definitely have to find some way to believe in God. She was a Jesus chick.
Oh, so it's to fit in, not to stay alive.
Right. Alright. There we go.
Oh.
Alright. Now we're in good shape. I can kind of carelessly wander
Would
around.
you be sincerely believing, or would you be
Oh, I would,
believing to deal?
I would be believing to
cope.
to finally get that thing that everybody wants. And I'm not ashamed.
Blessing.
Yeah, blessing. I'm doing it.
People are gonna watch. Oh, I didn't know Dylan was so faithful.
And then they find out you're a piece of shit.
I feel like the preacher from my church could watch this and be like, "No, he's a piece of shit."
Yeah, he's terrible. He's oh God.
I pray for him every day in vain.
We pray because he needs it. What was that sound?
It could very well have been my straw.
Oh, I thought it came from the game. I thought it was a bear.
There's a chance. There is no chance it was a bear.
It's
There is a chance it came from the game.
It sounded like a bear. It was like.
Not because of this unnamed Tennessee whiskey, but just in general, from probably brain damage, I don't remember why I brought up the first girlfriend thing. So there was no point in putting it on the notepad. I mean, life would probably suck. For me,
yeah,
me.
it would
anyway.
definitely suck. I mean,
Actually ran into for me anyway, the one in question the other day. And I was totally prepared to put on my happy face and, "Hey, how's it been?" Even though it didn't end on the greatest of terms, but still, that's 10 years ago.
yeah,
But,
that's a long time.
really,
That's like
I'm slowly
literally
but surely-
half my life.
without having to see that I'm bald, realizing how old I am.
And then that just makes it worse, huh?
Nah, I'm that much closer.
Ooh, speaking of which, I pulled 2 gray hairs out of my head last night. I told you about this, but let me tell you, they weren't gray. They were white. They were like that piece of paper white.
That means something different, though. That's like a stress thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, don't worry, you're not getting old. Your body's killing itself.
You're not getting
You don't
old.
have the nuts to do it. Your body's killing itself.
You're just imploding from the inside. like a
Well,
fucking star
Well,
dying.
you said you're 24, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I made it 25 years before I imploded from smoking some fake pot. And finally, for the first time in 25 years, got to vent a little. And it put me in the nut house for 3 days. So, enjoy next year, asshole.
Oh, great. Well, I'm going to try to avoid fake pot.
Yeah, I recommend that for anyone. Young and old, brave and shy.
You heard it here first, guys. Don't
Fake pot will fuck your shit up.
do not smoke fake pot,
You won't know. Well, you'll know if you do.
because then you'll think life is fake, and then they'll put you in a padded room.
I didn't even get a padded room. My room was dangerous.
A
Well,
lot of sharp edges.
it wasn't dangerous to my roommate or roommate, cellmate,
Roommate.
my roomie, or most of the other people there. But if you're sane, which I like to think I am, or I liked to think I was at the time, you will go crazy surrounded by crazy people.
Oh, I believe it.
By day 3, I was there 72 hours, because that's the minimum they told me. Had to stay to make sure I wasn't crazy.
We have to keep you prisoner.
And by day 3, I can't stress enough how serious I am. I'm not exaggerating to be funny. I was ready to murder my way out of that building. Naked, covered in my own or someone else's shit.
And I've got the training to do it.
I wasn't gonna humble brag. Yeah, I was like thinking about taking the AC apart and shit, and they came in and told me that some chick in one of the other rooms had found some way to cut herself, and I was like, yeah, could definitely kill my way out of here.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Well, they left me every pen and pencil that they told me to fill out the bullshit forms with. I had a stack I turned in when I got to leave.
You're kidding me.
No, they come in and have me fill out a form. I think I already told you about. I mean, I'm gonna do it again either way. Okay, yeah. They had me fill out a form. How likely are you to hurt yourself? How likely are you to hurt someone else? It wasn't a scale of 0 to 5, 0 to 10. It was 1 to 5. So even if you go with the minimum, you kind of want to hurt yourself. You kind of want to hurt someone else. So I just didn't fill them out. So I had a stack of these papers and a stack of pens and pencils on my nightstand for 3 days. And by afternoon 3, I was staring at that stack of pens and pencils. It was too much like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It was making me crazy. I feel like I'd have gone less crazy with a little shock therapy.
Which is what they used to do. And I mean, some places probably still do.
Oh, probably.
But
this place just gives you really shit food and talks to you like it. Well, I get the way they talk to you, because if somebody needed you to talk that way, you know, some people can't handle being talked to like an adult.
Right.
And when I was there, it was made very clear you could not talk to some of these people like an adult because they would react like a child.
Right.
My wife called me at one point, and the phone call does not go to like the main desk. There's a payphone in the main area with all the other crazy people, and somebody's got to answer it. So whoever feels like it answers it. And so
Can I please speak to Dylan? No, this is Patrick. Jesus Christ.
Pretty much. So I hear somebody yell my name, and so I walk out there and look around the room. First I look at the main desk, and they're just going about their business, so I'm like, whatever. Also, it's hot as balls in here. I'm getting naked.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little hot in here.
And then I see over by the phone, it's irrelevant, but just I like to be thorough when I remember things. There was a girl in a wheelchair and a girl that was not. And one of them had answered the phone and was just grinning ear to ear at me. So I walked over and I said thank you. I took the phone, held it up to my ear, and before I could say anything, I couldn't help but notice out the corner of my eye that non-wheelchair girl was breathing on my neck over my shoulder, locked eyes. So before I said anything, I looked over at her, and I mean, I didn't even have time to say like what or hey awkwardly before she was like, it sounds like a girl. She was so hyped, like, yeah.
And how old was this person?
Go Dill. She was at least let's see, she was at least 20.
But had the mindset of like
in that room,
12-year-old.
it was very hard to determine age. You were either a little younger than me or way older, and I was not gonna fuck with you. I wasn't gonna fuck with anybody there.
I don't blame you.
But old people in a nut house,
Yeah.
they earned their ticket through that door.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I had to kind of bury my face into the wall because she did not walk away when I answered the phone.
She
And
wanted to hear what you were talking
yeah,
about.
she wanted to hear the flirty dirty talk from the nut house.
Uh-huh.
How they treating you in there? Is everything okay? Oh, talk crazy to me, baby. No, that ain't crazy enough. I need you to smear some poop on the phone.
Well, after breakfast, I ate some crayons. I wanted dessert.
Leave the crayon eating for the Marines. No offense, Marines. It's a thing.
You're starting a war on my channel.
Hey,
Since Steve will probably
we're all
watch
on the
this.
same team. Steve's not in the military. He's in the Air Force.
Yes. That was what I was looking for.
So, obviously, I'm a fan of sarcasm. one of the day nice.
Thank you.
One of the days in the nut house, random nurse and or doctor, I don't know. It was a dude. It was the only time I had a dude other than my actual, like, I guess psychiatrist that came in. And
Psychs give you pills, therapists talk you through it. That's the difference.
now I guess he was a therapist. He didn't
Okay.
give me anything but bad advice. But this guy came in, and we were just chit-chatting. It was surprisingly and comfortingly, if that's a word, normal
It is now.
conversation. Yeah, and out my window, I remember seeing a bunch of dudes working on, like, the AC units on the roof and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked watching them because I've done that kind of work. And I didn't want to think about the fact that I was in the nut house. Anyway, that particular afternoon, the sky was like, it wasn't cloudy, it wasn't overcast, it was like black. Noon.
Super depressing.
Sky was black. Yeah. So this guy comes in and he's like, "Hey Dylan, how you feeling? Here's this form I want you to fill out." And I just went ahead and put that on the table next to the rest of them because no.
Yeah.
And he looks out the window and just kind of looked back at me and smirked, and he goes, "Lovely weather we're having, huh?" And I was like, "Finally, someone who just might get me." And I was like, "Huh, yeah, right." And his smirk disappeared so fast, and he looked so serious and concerned. You do realize that the sky is completely black with clouds right now, don't you? It is not lovely weather outside. I had no idea what to say. I didn't even want to say, "Plead the fifth." I didn't want to say anything because I was like, "Oh, you're one of those can and will be used against you kind of guys."
Almost like he was baiting you into
Yeah.
saying that you were super
Yeah,
depressed.
and
so, that,
they most certainly were.
so his day would be a little more fulfilling.
Yeah, like he's gonna get a commission if I go insane while I'm there. And I'm pretty sure this was the third day, which was the worst day because somebody was gonna get their commission and their eulogy. And
Oh my god.
yeah. My train of thought.
Work on it.
Fuck
You got
me
this.
over once
You
again.
can do it.
So I didn't talk to him the rest of the time. We just stared at each other for about
Awkwardly.
3 minutes, which is what, 180 seconds. That doesn't sound like much at all. But when you know this person wants nothing in the world more than for you to say anything they can use against you,
Because they want to keep you
that
there.
is a long 3 minutes. Grab a brick or a bottle. Don't waste your ammo.
Hmm?
Throw something at it.
Yeah. Okay.
And so they had a group there, and nothing against group. I know it works,
Oh my god, I just
Um,
failed really bad.
but you know, one of those, "Hi, my name is Dylan. Hi, Dylan," sort of things. And of course, I didn't go to it, but there were times where a nurse would ask me something, and I'd just say, "No, that's okay. I don't need to be here. I'll pass." And then someone else who very clearly did need to be there would say, "Yeah, me neither," and completely undermine me. So I just kind of quit talking. I didn't bother going to group. The guy who said, "Yeah, me neither," by the way, looked kind of like a puppet.
And 8 crayons?
And he ate buckshot. And
Oh.
told the tale. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And
No way.
he had lines from the corners of his mouth down, like a puppet, but they were scars, so it was less funny for most.
Hey, the fun part!
You're upside down.
I hate this shit.
Yep. But he had a light beard. It was just thick enough to really notice that there was no hair from the corners of his lips down. Well, it was more noticeable too because he had to keep paper towels in his mouth because from no teeth and half a tongue, he drooled a lot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was cleaning a shotgun and
That-
rinsed his mouth out with buckshot.
That is. Oh god.
Yeah,
That's
he
depressing.
was the one. He was the one that when I said I don't need to be here, he said, "Yeah, me
Yeah,
neither."
me too.
So I was like, "Fuck." So I just kind of quit talking.
God.
Yeah, day 3, I had already talked to the doctor, the one who was in charge of, determining whether or not I was crazy and could leave or not. And I couldn't trust him because he wore, you know, regular doctor stuff. He had his white lab coat on top of his, you know,
He seemed like a real trustworthy guy.
work casual. Everything was trustworthy about him except one thing. And it
What was the
wasn't
one
anything
thing?
he said or did. It was the fact that this man, this grown adult, whatever degree it takes to be that kind of doctor man, wore alligator skin boots.
Oh. So,
How can you trust a
in
man
public?
in alligator skin boots?
Oh.
Yeah, so he already gave me the all clear, the green light. He said, after 12 noon today, you will be able to leave if you have a ride. I said, I'll have a ride, Doc. Shook his hand, whatever. Well, 10 o'clock comes around. I'm bored out of my mind because, you know, there's only so much you can do in a nut house, and we weren't allowed to watch Law and Order Special Victims Unit. So
Might give you too many ideas.
yeah. No, there was a note next to the TV. But,
Oh.
yeah. Because it literally gave people ideas.
Oh.
And that's a sad-ass show.
Yeah, it is a sad show.
You don't think about it
it's
until
not
you see the
supposed to
note
be
in the nut
happy.
house. Well, yeah. Good.
God, I come in, I hit that fucking thing!
You've got infinite ammo right now.
I know, I can't hit it though.
That's what I said. And, so Doctor already gave me the go-ahead. I'm just waiting. I'm just biding my time. I got tired of reading, which is easy because I'm not good at it. And, no one believes me. So I was like, I'm just going to take a nap. I've got everything packed. I'm wearing paper pants, shoes with no laces. There's not that much to pack.
Paper
Bill!
pants.
Yeah, the scrubs we had to wear were paper. 'Cause
Oh my
we'd
God.
hurt ourselves otherwise. And,
But they'll leave you pins and pieces.
Yeah.
Okay.
They want to give you that temptation so you'll stay. Or I was like, oh, so I go to take a nap. And, a nurse peeked her head in the door and said, hey, Dylan, are you coming to group? At like 10:30. And I was like, no, I'm good. And laid back down, just kind of rolled over, didn't think anything of it because I'd missed like, 9 groups by this time?
Right.
I didn't care. Another swig.
Let it all out, buddy. Take it all in and let it all out. Tell the world the
Letting it
truth.
all out's how I ended up in the nut house.
Oh my god.
Don't you dare die.
Nope, I got it.
You better got it.
Yeah.
You better got it again. So I didn't go to group. I rolled over, tried to go back to sleep. Probably 11 o'clock. That same nurse, no, not the same nurse. Different nurse comes in. And she's just bitching me out.
Wait.
For not, yeah, grab that bat.
Yep.
For not going to group, and I'm like, I don't want to go in there. I'm not gonna benefit from it. I'm good. And she was telling me, oh, it's not a good look. Not a good look, Mr. Dylan.
Mr. Dylan.
Not a good look, Dylan. You don't go to group. It looks like you're not trying to better yourself or get to the root of the problem or solve it or anything. It makes it look like you're kind of sad staying in your room and not talking to anybody all the time, just sleeping. Looks like you might need to stay, and you're not gonna get released if you're just gonna act like this. I've already been released. I'm just waiting.
Yeah.
So that really pissed me off, and I don't get angry. Like, to the point where it might be a medical condition. I do not get angry. Like, I virtually can't. For a second, I got angry, and that is the first, and most likely last, I hope last time ever in my life that I've ever called a female a bitch to their face. And it's gonna sound like I'm bluffing or just talking shit because it was so, well, at the time, no, it was crystal clear, the point I was getting across, but even now, it's gonna sound very unnatural because it's just not something I say.
Right.
But, I can't remember my exact words now, but it was along the lines of, I've already been released, I'm just waiting, bitch. Except there was pure hate and disdain and confidence and
I wish
nuts
I could have been a fly on the
in
wall
my
for that one.
voice. And her face turned red, and I realized what I said, and any other time in the world, I would have immediately felt shame. Because with the exception of really rare circumstances, I personally feel like there's no excuse for that, I guess.
To be rude like that? And call someone a bitch?
That rude.
Yeah. You
You could
bastard.
say some hurtful shit without saying calling
You're
a chick a bitch.
real son of a bitch.
Well, that's whatever. There's nothing you can say to me that's gonna get that same effect. You've got a little dick. I can handle it. But, my dick, not hearing it.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Both.
Well, yeah,
And I have handled both.
I figured it.
But her face turned red, and looking back, right now I feel bad about it, just remembering her face turning red. But at the time, it was just like, what else you got?
Oh, so she was telling you
Say
to bring it
something
on?
more. No, I was.
Oh, you were telling her to bring
She
it on.
was in pure shock. Like,
You would think working at the nut house, she would have.
yeah, you would
She would be
think.
used to that.
But I guess at the same time, is like, everyone else she had to deal with was a little more scared of the needle on that big dude in white clothes. I should have been.
Maybe a little.
I'm never scared when I should be. I'm only scared when I don't really need to be. Like when I'm swimming. But we've covered
Oh yeah,
that.
we covered that.
Yeah.
Because you don't. Next
Like
time on
things that
Psych
would-
Jumps.
What'd you say?
Next time on Psych Jumps.
Psych jumps?
Yeah. You just spent 30 minutes talking about the big house.
Not the big house. The nut house.
The big nut house.
Big nuts.
Big nuts.
I'm on a 3 on that scale I mentioned earlier. 3.5.
Oh god.
Next time on Shame Chumps.
Yeah. Next time on Shame Jumps.
Or you've got an actual outro.
Oh god. Please like, comment, and subscribe Dylan's outcry for help.
From almost a year ago. I'm waiting!
Every penny you donate will go towards his cause.
Travis got 4 this month. Thanks. They're not going to me.
Oh god.
It's so hot.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers!
Bye. Ugh.